here. I'm Ellison Ostrom. I'm a student nurse. I'm going to be performing a bedside assessment on you today. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Can you tell me your name and date of birth?
My name's Andrew Scott. My date of birth is 7/17/1997.
Do you know where you are today?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Do you know what day of the week it is?
Wednesday.
And do you know why you're here?
I haven't been feeling too well recently.
Yeah. Do you have any medication allergies?
Thankfully, no.
Any other allergies?
Mm-mm.
Alright. So the patient is alert and oriented times 4. So the next thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to measure your pupil size. Can you just look straight ahead for me?
Yep.
Pupils are 5 millimeters. The next thing I'm going to do is shine a little light in your eyes. Can you just pick a spot on the wall back there to look at?
Mm-hmm.
Can you follow my pin light with your eyes? Pupils are perla and 5 millimeters. So the next thing I'm going to do is give you a little pinch right here, okay? It shouldn't hurt. Skin turgor is normal. I'm going to give your fingers a little press. Can I see those?
Mm-hmm.
Capillary refill is less than 3 seconds, so that's normal. Next thing I'm going to do is I notice your IV is on your left forearm. Do you have any discomfort from it?
Nope.
Alrighty, and the dressing looks intact, no redness, swelling, or discomfort, so that's all good. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure your radial pulse. Can you prop your arm up on here for me?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and palpate your radial pulse for a full minute. Alrighty, so the patient's radial pulse is 72, regular and normal, and the patient's respirations were 18, regular and normal. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to palpate both your radial pulses. Can I see your wrists? Radial pulses are normal and easily palpable bilaterally. Next thing I'm going to do is your brachial. Brachial pulses are normal and easily palpable bilaterally. And the next thing I'm going to do is your dorsalis pedial pulses. Pedial pulses are normal and easily palpable bilaterally. So the next thing I'm going to do is take your blood pressure.
Okay.
So the blood pressure cuff should be 40% the circumference of the patient's arm. Can you prop your arm back up on here for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Alrighty.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. We're going to turn it like that. Alrighty, so the systolic approximation is 132. So I'm going to go ahead and wait 30 seconds before I take the patient's blood pressure. And in that time, I'm going to listen to your apical pulse. So the apical pulse can be listened to at the apex of the heart, which is at the 5th intercostal space at the mid-clavicular line. I would normally listen under the closed, but for purposes of this video and for privacy, I'm going to listen over the patient's shirt. And I'm going to listen for a full minute. Alrighty, so the patient's apical pulse was 76 in a regular rhythm, and S1 and S2 were heard. So now I'm going to go ahead and take your blood pressure.
Okay.
So since my systolic approximation was 132, I'm going to go ahead and inflate the cuff 30 above that. Alrighty, so the patient's blood pressure was 134/62.
Thank you.
Thank you. So the next thing I'm going to do is listen to your lung sound. So I'm going to listen side to 6 spots on the front, 2 on each side, and 8 on the back. So whenever I tell you to, will you just take some deep breaths for me?
Yep.
Okay. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Another one. Another one. Another one. Can I have you sit up a little for me?
Mm-hmm.
Listen. Deep breath. 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 Alrighty, you can go ahead and lay back. So lung sounds were heard and were normal in all spaces. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to your vowel sounds. So I'm going to listen for a full minute in all 4 quadrants, but for purposes of this video, I'm only going to listen for a full minute in the first quadrant. Alrighty, so I would listen for a full minute here, a full minute here, and a full minute here. So vowel sounds were normal active in all 4 quadrants. And that concludes my bedside assessment today. Are you comfortable?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, here's your call bell. You let us know if you need anything, okay?
Awesome. Thank you for all the help.
Thank you.